Hi friends, JB everyone. Good afternoon to all. Friends, Indian Meteorological Department issued the orange alert notice to the Telangana people. Friends, when this rain season started, from there is no rains. We all are getting the some sadness, lack of the rain. But friends, why we are sad means without water, how the farmers are, they could cultivate their farm. That's why we all are get the very sadness over the lack of the rainfall. That but friends, since the 3 days, especially North Telangana, the few districts such like friends, the Adilabad, Komrami, Masibabad, Nizamabad, friends, the Jagityala, Rajana, Sircilla, Nirmal and Karimnagar, Peddapalli, Shankar, Bhupalapalli, Mulugu districts, they all are experiencing the rainfall, and there was friends, heavy to very heavy rainfalls occurring at the those districts of the Telangana. And friends, likely moderate rainfall also coming down and occurring at the few districts of friends, those districts where those means the Bhadradri, Kottagudem and Vikarabad, Sangareddy and Medak and Kamareddy. There was also the likely moderate rainfall also coming down and occurred. And what is the IMD given the orange alert notice means friends, the past 3 days also will be occur the heavy to very heavy rainfall. That's why friends, across the Telangana people, for the alert and for the taking the precautions over the condition and situation. That's where they were given the notice, and they were issued the alert notice to us. Friends, actually since the 2 months, the we all are fearing the daily sunny also occurred and the registered. We all are fallen our thought. What is that means? This year there was no rains, but what we do, like we all are thought ourselves. But friends, suddenly the which was the rain condition, and those came from the Chhattisgarh, which is the nearby our states. There from friends, some situation condition was changed, and rain also fallen. The incessant rain also coming down, and past 2 3 days also will be occurred, will be fall the rainfall. That's why won't fear and won't sad for the cultivation. Right now all are the farmers also, they happy over the rain water. Friends, without rain water we couldn't do the any farm work. Friends, we for the cultivation, every farmers they need the water. That's why the without water we couldn't. That's why farmers are also they completely fallen their sadness. There was no rain like that, but the suddenly rains occurred, and the rainfalls, the incessant rain, and likely moderate rain, especially those places where that means the isolated places there was occurred, and the already north Telangana that side, which are the those districts also filled with the water. therefrom which are the water bodies also filled with the water. The water, the where there the water body, there was water, the flowing going on, and there was also the which are the roads, and the few some small things also damaged by that incessant rainfall. And the which is the heavy to very heavy rainfall was occurred. By that rainfall, there was some damages also occurred. That's why will be also occur the rainfalls. That's why across the Telangana people, be careful and always be conscious. Like that, the IMD also given the bulletin notice to us. That's why I am also sharing, and I am also giving the some suggestion to people and public. Won't fear, the water also will become. The all our farmers also won't fear, won't get the sadness, and the all are start their work for the cultivation. Especially our Telangana people, they cultivate the more than more cultivation paddy. Friends, for the paddy cultivation, we needed the excessive water. That's why the all are who are the farmers, they all are already arranged the bed, the callus bed, that also grown. The how much days callus bed taken means that 1 month only, 30 days. The 30 days all after, the farmers all are that plantation go, they were start the plantation, the paddy plantation, transplantation. For the transplantation, what they have to do, they that plug their land for the cultivate transplantation of the paddy. But without water, how they plug that their land? That's why right now water also coming. Farmers easily they could start their plug and plugging work after then transplantation work. That's why friends, there is no problem for the water. I think will be also water, the rainfall also occur. That's why we get the some relief by the this rainfall. But if there is any incessant rain, the very heavy rain falls, there will be any flood condition will be occur, or any situation will be occur. That's why we have to be alert, and we always be conscious ourselves over the condition and situation. That only the IMD also issued. And the moderate, likely moderate rainfall with the thunderstorm also will be occur, and gusty wind also will be occur. That's why we all are very careful and always be conscious. Such like also IMD, the Indian Meteorological Department, and the local unit of the Indian Meteorological Department, they had issued the notice. That's why which was came the news. By that news I am sharing to you for the knowing, and for the getting the what is the news, what was came, what is going on. That's for the knowing to my friends, I am giving the live. That's why everyone should be alert. This is my message. Thank you everyone. JB.